I often get asked for recommendations on stands for handpans. I want to figure out what is a good stand, and I've got here the Pantam stand, which I'm super excited. Thank you so much, Thomas, for sending this to me. Let's figure out how it works. It's metal. It's all metal. This is a nice black finish. They do a silver finish as well. It can be used for a seated position and a standing position, which is great. These, easy peasy. Great. Nice. Feels solid. So I've had this thing for a few weeks now and I've come to really love it. The main thing that stands out to me is how easy it is to quickly set it up and put it down, which is super important for me because my studio space is actually really quite small. So here's the case, super lightweight. It's got a nice little strap on it. So all we need to do at this point is unlock these little toggles, pull it open. And you can pull it open as far as you like. So depending on whether you're sitting and standing, depending on bottom notes and that kind of thing, you can kind of pull it as far as feels good for you. I like to take it the full depth just for that full stability. So let's do that. Push it down in the middle here. Once it's in place, just lock these down again. And then here's where the full customizability comes in. Then what we do is take these little prongs here, push to open and release the catch. This will drop down ever so slightly if it's not already fully down. That's not true. You don't need to push the toggle down at all. It's that easy. Another great thing about this is that it is super adjustable for bottom notes as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just unlock this, bring it in ever so slightly, lock them back up. Now these legs are a little bit more central, and thinking about note placement on my handpan of choice, as you can see, I've got a bunch of bottom notes here under my handpan. If I just pop it straight on, actually, it just happens to be fine. Let's find a more complicated one, shall we? Here's a pan that's got a lot of bottom notes. This is a EMR 20. Surely something's going to go wrong here. Okay, well, I wanted to make a point about it being adjustable, but it seems like it's actually pretty good for bottom notes anyway. Here we go. Okay, so I've put it on like this, and one of the legs is resting on the note. So I can either just kind of adjust it as I see fit until it lands in between, or if wherever I go, it's landing on bottom notes, I can again just adjust the height of some of these legs. I can take one down, one up, so that the handpan kind of sits at a slightly different angle. And in doing so, you know, I can find a way to make the bottom notes work. If you need to move your handpan, take the handpan off first and then move the stand. Hold the stand by the legs, because if you hold it by the adjustable part, it will, of course, adjust. I'm loving these foam little pads here as well. Kind of emulates that feeling of the top of my thigh. To my ear, it doesn't have a super discernible difference in the sound playing on this stand as opposed to playing on my lap. So that's really nice. So let me show you the locking mechanisms on this thing. If I just release this by pushing it down and don't touch the rest of it, see how quickly it is to put down. It's gonna be loud, but done. It's really that easy. And then I just unlock these like so, fold it up and put it in the case, and we're away. So if this feels like something you might be interested in, I do have a discount code for 7% off these black Pantam stands. Use code Amy at the checkout. I'll put a link as well in the description and the pinned comment. Yeah, I've been super curious about these for a long time, and I'm really glad that I managed to get hold of one. So thank you so much, Thomas, for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. Yeah, let's play some music. never play seated with it on a stand. It's something that I just don't do. And now that I have been using this stand and experimenting with it, I've realized that actually it gives so much more freedom of movement, which is much nicer for long-term playing. It means I'm going to have less hip and back problems and shoulder problems if I can physically move around the instrument without worrying about holding it on my lap. It's really opened up something new in my playing, so I'll definitely be experimenting more with playing with a stand even while seated. So yeah, again, if you're interested, code Amy, 7% off. I wish you all the best. I'll see you soon.